Welcome, guys. Okay. So my name is Zawal Kalsaria, known as Geeks Lab on Instagram. One second, I'll just get our online audience. Awesome. I guess they can see us. Awesome. So my name is Zawal Kalsaria. I am founder of Human Design Academy. And on the side, I'm a content creator. So I create content on Instagram, which is very obvious when you say content creator, right? Awesome. Who is not using Instagram? Who is not using Instagram, right? Who is using Instagram? You are not. So what planet? Right? You're not using Instagram?
1 year.
So who hurt you? What happened? Why are you not using Instagram?
Because I want to focus. I want to focus in my studies, and
Okay.
that's why I decided that I was wasting so much time by watching reels and all stuff that.
Okay.
So I decided that it would be good if I am not uninstalling this thing.
Okay, so that is curious case of lack of self-discipline. But anyhow, it's good thing that you're focusing on. Okay, so my main vision today is to introduce you guys to how you can become creator, how you can become an entrepreneur in this age using AI. How AI has completely taken away everything and made it so easy that you don't even know about, right? You're kind of scammed right now in a way because you don't know what is happening in the space of AI, right? So today's focus is going to be how I create my content, how I make my workflow really fast to create content, as well as my entrepreneurial piece of artwork. Okay? Awesome. So you guys open Instagram. Can you guys all open Instagram and type my username? Do not follow. I'm not making you follow it, right? Okay? I want you to see and observe what has been created, right? So all of you open Instagram and open my network issue. Everybody is having network issue. It's too bad. Too bad. Is there any Moye Moye music playing in the background? Never mind. Right. No, can you again? No one can open it. You can. You can open it.
Okay.
Awesome. So since you can't open it, I'll show you only that my workspace only. In fact, awesome. Okay, I'll show you these things only. Awesome. So these are the kind of content that I create. So when you look at this thing, right? So when you look at my all the reels and the things that I worked on, they seem real, but they are not. Right? So let's get back to the presentation. Okay. Yeah, so who the hell I am? कौन है जिसने मुझे मुड़ के नहीं देखा? Right? Everybody wants to be asked that question. सबने तुम्हें मुड़ के नहीं देखा. So that is the answer of it. Right? So I am this guy. I run multiple companies. I have a design studio. I have a game development agency. I have a content creation agency. I create content on YouTube. I create content on Instagram. I have a comedy show on YouTube, and I am a stand-up comedian in Surat as well. If you guys free, are you guys ever free and explore in Surat cities any stand-up comedy that's happening? You can come and find me performing in Surat, doing stand-up comedy. doing anything else which is related to comedy, improv comedy as well, right? So I run multiple companies. I'm a content creator on Instagram, on YouTube, and I was going okay until I came to know about AI. Right? I was doing very well, okay-ish on Instagram, right? So recently, I started creating content on November. But recently, one of my reels went really viral, right? So it kind of hit 2.2 million views and 65,000 saves. I can't even count. There is 69 at the end, so which is very good in a way. You guys have a sense of humor? Okay, good. Awesome. I'll show you the reel that went viral. Okay, everybody should see this. Okay, I'll show it to you. I'll play it here. Don't worry, bro. I got it. So, which is the final copy? Wait. I think audio I should enable. Listen, okay, got it. You can see, right? Okay, I'll play it. What is happening? 1 second. This is bad. अभी ऑडियो में इशू है એવું છે અરે આમ જ પ્લે ઓકે 1 second ગોટ ઇટ
इंडिया में एक ऐसी यूनिवर्सिटी है जहाँ पे अगर आप 50,000 रुपए दोगे तो आपको रिटर्न में 5 लाख रुपए मिलेंगे। इट्स लाइक लक्ष्मी चीट फंड, 25 दिन में पैसा डबल। I'm not kidding। इंडिया में एक ऐसी यूनिवर्सिटी है जहाँ पे अगर आप 50,000 रुपए दोगे तो आपको रिटर्न में 5 लाख रुपए मिलेंगे। इट्स लाइक लक्ष्मी चीट फंड, 25 दिन में पैसा डबल। I'm not kidding। ये यूनिवर्सिटी का नाम है ह्यूमन डिजाइन एकेडमी। सो इनकी स्ट्रेटेजी ये है कि जब कोई स्टूडेंट यहाँ पे एडमिशन लेता है तो ग्रेजुएशन तक 3 महीने बाद या तो वो अपना ड्रीम स्टार्टअप बना चुका होता है या तो वो कोई क्रिएटर बन चुका होता है। अब कैन यू बी मोर स्पेसिफिक? ओके, सो स्टूडेंट यहाँ पे अपने ड्रीम को एग्जीक्यूट करते करते सीखते अपनी कंपनी का लोगो, ब्रांडिंग, उनकी लाइव वेबसाइट और उनके कंटेंट क्रिएशन के लिए टेम्पलेट्स और उनका खुद का पर्सनल डिजाइन पोर्टफोलियो, ऑन टॉप ऑफ इट उनकी पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट के लिए उनके जिम ट्रेनर, उनकी फैशन सेंस का डेवलपमेंट और उनके मेडिटेशन, वो सब एक साथ एक कोर्स में इंटीग्रेट किया गया है। दिस ऑल साउंड्स वेरी कॉस्टली, लाइक ये लोग कितने पैसे चार्ज करते हैं स्टूडेंट से? जस्ट 99,000 रुपीज, और उसमें भी फैशन सेंस के लिए क्लोथिंग एक्सरसाइज का खर्चा और जिम एंड जिम ट्रेनर का खर्चा और मेडिटेशन, यानी कि पूरी फीस में से 30,000 रुपए उनको रिटर्न मिलते हैं। और अगर ये सब चीजें किसी फ्रीलांसर से आउटसोर्स करवाते हैं तो इट वुड बी लाइक 5-6 लाख रुपीज पर स्टूडेंट। एग्जैक्टली 3 महीने में गारंटीड मनी बैक देने वाली इंडिया में।
Awesome. You guys get a gist of it? Okay? You all get a gist of it? Will you be able to hear, all of you? Thoda bahut. You guys hear it? Okay. Awesome. So, there is a lot of AI going on over here. Can you guys notice who's... both of those guys are me. Right? Right? Okay, awesome. So I'm going to show you my smallest workflow, that how I create everything, right? And in between all the AI tools that I use. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I use more than 5+ tools all together. So this is how I edit my reels. I use multiple. Everybody has heard of Figma. Figma. All of you, many of you are using it, right? After Effects and Premiere Pro. Adobe Suite, you guys know, right? Awesome. So I'm going to show you the workflow that how I did everything. So first of all, what I do is that I said everything, all I do is all by myself. There is no one helping me. It's all me. It's all one hand operation, right? Okay, single guys are not laughing. Anyhow, awesome. So I set up my phone, I set up my camera, and first of all, I shoot myself, right? In my engineering days, I used to think that I should shoot myself, but things have changed. I'm happy now, right? So I simply shoot myself as one person. So I have a half of this script written. And then I change my t-shirt, right? I'd wear, in the running camera, I would change my jacket, and I would sit on the other side, and in the continuous camera, I would speak the other remaining part of the script, right? And then I would join both of them in Premiere Pro. So I would remove all the kachra in between, and I would get both of them in Premiere Pro, right? You can see that how does it look? It doesn't even look that it was shot on two different way. Okay. Then the next thing comes in the background, right? So here I start using AI in Photoshop. So initially you can see that this is my podcast room. Okay, this is my podcast room, and there's nothing going on over here, right? But if you see this one, so I use Photoshop AI. In Photoshop, they are giving us simply wonderful AI tool. So it's a generative expand, right? So I import that in Photoshop, and now I have this amazing background. So the subject of this video was about how I have an AI room, right? So I would simply do that and use Photoshop to, we'll do a live demo as well over here, but I'm just going to show you how my workflow is, right? So in that reel that you show, that was something else with different background, but this one I have an AI room, right? You can see the small little things, how the robot was over here, now how this tiny small robot is speaking, small details like this, now how, right? So only this part, this much part is real. Okay, awesome. And then the magic happens. And how I edit is a very easy part, right? All of you can do it. It's very easy, don't worry about it. Okay, so this one happens in After Effects. In After Effects, I would create all the assets in Figma, and then I would do all of these things in After Effects, right? Awesome. So can anyone tell me where is this AI or is this real? How can you tell? Is this AI or is this real? Which of this part is AI and which of this part is real? Can anyone make a guess? What is AI?
The edge. You put yourself there.
So I am AI, which is good. I don't know. So is this AI? Is this AI?
The glass.
The glass is AI.
Sky.
And the sky is AI. Okay. So I'm going to show you the source image of this, the root image of this. This is my studio. Right? So this is my studio. And I took out only this much amount of part, only this part. And remaining is simply in AI. More than that, what I did is that I just wanted to show that I have my own giant Apple-like office, right? So what I did is that I simply went on Google. I typed Apple BKC, right? Which is in Mumbai, right? Which is amazing building. I love it. I'm going to buy it. You want to buy it? Okay. Maybe if we hit a jackpot, we'll definitely get one. Right? So I really like that building. So I took that image simply and put it over here. And then with just a few prompts, I was able to get this result, right? So we'll definitely do a live demo as well. So these are another example. For example, this was simply my podcast room. Only this much amount of part was captured on camera, but later in behind, this one was all AI generated in Photoshop. Simple, right? Awesome. we have reached this point of AI. So how many of you think that we are going to die? And how many of you think that it's going to be because of AI? Right? Right. So you should believe in AI. So how many of you think that AI is going to take your job? And what job do you do? Student. So if it's taking the job of student, it's a good thing, na? You won't have to study at all. Acha, then what will everybody do if nobody has job? Right? So we'll get back to that as well. Okay, so any serious answer, like how many of you think that AI is going to take your job and why? Sorry? Okay. And what work have you made AI do that you don't want to do? Or coding copy paste. Acha. That we even used to do in our time. Like we just simply used to copy the notes as well. Acha. Okay. But are they still accepting the assignments? Acha. Go ahead. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay, got it. Okay. So he means to say that whatever task that is repetitive, right, which is tedious, which is very kantala-janak. Got it? Got the right? So AI is going to take away that kind of work and do it on its own, right? Okay. So this one word has changed everything. Generate. So you guys are, so we used to say that millennials, and what we have then? What is this generation that, what is your generation? Gen Z, right? So we are a generative Z. What does Z stand for? I have no idea what Z stands for. All the time sleeps or what? Does anyone know what Z stands for in Gen Z? Nobody knows? Okay, awesome. So let's get one example. So can anyone give me something to like awesome. So anyone can give me like what something that you want to create? Any suggestions? Something that you have imagined and you always wanted to create? Anything, anything. Go, speak up. You're Gujarati, right? तू घर छे माने ने बोलने चिल मारने ब्रो. अच्छा, someone winning a trophy. अच्छा, RCB, oh my goodness. That AI comes, that AI can't do. Impossible. Awesome. So, let's say, a guy a guy holding a trophy in a cricket ground. Okay, let me remove it. Let me draw a trophy. Bro, one second, let's draw something like. We'll remove the extra stuff. See, we won, right? Awesome. So I'm just going to try a little bit. Hopefully it detects or not. No. We'll live without that. So AI can't do that. I'm sorry. Even AI can't do that. Awesome. So that was a small example, like how it generates everything live. Yeah, like they were doing certain things, right? And has anyone seen the Dolly's Sora, the latest video model, text to video model, right? Sora, right? So how with just press of a button, how they're able to create this footages, the drone footage or anything that you would feel like it is so real that you don't need cameraman for that, right? So anyone, any graphic designer in the house? Any designer? Okay, so what do you make? Everything? Poster, right? So there is a Adobe Express feature where I just give that instruction, right? And it will create a poster for me, right? So you are fired. Awesome. Any UI UX designers in the house? No one? So you are already fired. And any camera person, any cameraman who likes photography, any photography people, you are also fired. Because as you, jokes apart, as you see, everything is now generated. With one press of a button, you can generate. So the question is, if everything is going to be AI generated, in the sense of, like, for example, I'm going to be very blunt with you guys as well. The scope, what you're studying right now, AI is improving so fast that the time will come that whatever you are studying right now is going to be replaced by AI as well. And you are all very much aware of that. So how are you going to make some money? How will you make money? Do you seriously question yourself that as well? Often? So are you taking sleeping pills? Right? No. नींद नहीं आती होगी ना, नींद नहीं आनी चाहिए. Right? So I'm going to give you a small prediction of the future that is going to happen in next 3 to 4 years. All the small jobs that can be done with AI, that can be repeated, are going to be replaced with you. So you will not be working on those things, right? Let me go ahead and give you one example that I have. So in the old times, there was a teleprompt. Okay, before that, let me continue with that as well. 1 second. Yeah. So all the things that are going to be repetitive and small tasks are going to be replaced, right? And will be done by AI. So we won't be in need anymore, right? So our jobs are in danger. Okay. Then what will be point of us living? If everything is going to be done by AI, what is going to be our point of living? Why would you want to be alive? Does anyone has any answer for that? You never know if it is already controlling you, bro. What if you are already in simulation and AI is making you sit on the red chair and making you ask that question or answer that to control AI? What if AI is typing from top and writing that, what is your name? Raj, speak to control AI. Imagine the loop. Imagine the simulation that we are in right now. Right? Okay. So the purpose of life, the purpose of our life is to live. What is the purpose of food? What do you do with the food? You eat it. Right? What is the purpose of a chair? To sit on it. Right? Okay. So exactly like that, the purpose of life is to live it. And to what is called to live? What is called to live? What is to live? Does anyone has any answer? Like what is this called to live? What it is called to be alive?
Doing something better than your past.
Okay, that's a good answer. Anything else? To explore. Explore, good one. And to eat. That's the motto of your life, which is good one. Any other answers? To do what? So, travel. Okay, I heard something else, but which is what I heard. That is also good, right? That's something to enjoy. Make sure you are 21. That everybody thinks. We don't need AI. We are so smart. I didn't even say it. Right? Okay. So I was on what is the purpose to be? To live, right? Our purpose is to experience things in the world. Let me give you my alien theory, right? So imagine all of you are alien. Right now just imagine in your head that you guys are alien. Right? And you have come on this planet to experience something new. And as an alien, your food is emotions. Right? So, if you human, you go in a restaurant, you eat, you order something, right? When I say food, he laughs. He laughs a lot, right? Good. That should everybody sip. सुनने से हंसी आ जाती है तो खाना ही नहीं पड़ेगा. It's a lot of saving money. हाँ. As an alien, your emotions are your food, right? So, purpose of life as an alien is you go to places, you come on the earth and you go to different places and you order different human emotions as food on this planet. So you go to a restaurant and tell them, give me joy. You go to other restaurants saying, today I want to try some courage. And you go to the other restaurant and you say, I want to try heartbreak today. And then you go to the other restaurant and you say, I want to try love. And then you go to the other restaurant and you say, I want to try. Right? See, I don't even have to say it. Food, real food. Okay? So the purpose of on this earth, purpose of life on this earth is to experience human emotions and make other people experience different things. Right? Okay? So, to circle back to everything in the world, when you watch movies, when you are eating a food, when you are watching a piece of content on Instagram, when you are in a massage parlor, when you are, right, when you are anywhere in the world, you are experiencing emotions. So any entrepreneur's job, or any creator's job, your job is to make people experience certain things, right? But as generative AI is making it so easy, so as a photographer, if one press of a button, it is creating a great video. Where is your process of packing up the camera, going to the jungle, finding a good tree and figuring out, like in the rain, your camera is like, paladi gayo camera, and then you're trying to figure out like good weather, right? And then capture the moment. The whole journey is dead. Another example, what if sometimes we will have a extremely fast transportation services. So in half an hour, like in 2 minutes, you will be able to go from here to Japan. What happens to that process of discussing it with your family, the discussing itinerary with your family, discussing packing the bags, कौन से कपड़े पहनने हैं, मुझे क्या लेना है, and then कहाँ जाएंगे, and all the things, then the journey of the train, looking outside the window, then you meet that girl, आँख से आँख मिली, everything is dead in the center. If what as right? So the AI is here to technically kill us. But we have a solution. If everything is generated using AI, what if we can generate it on top of it? So for example, if you just see a small video of certain things, you won't be intrigued. But if there is a story of a child growing up in a garden, so if I simply say there is a pond, you won't be interested. But if I say there was a small kid nearby the pond, 2-year-old kid trying to swim and was able to swim and was talking to a crocodile, you would be interested to know what is going to happen next. Of course, the crocodile is going to eat the kid, right? So the important thing is the story will always be important, right? So when we have all these generative AI tools, when you tell your story with those tools, and your story could be anything, it could be an Instagram reel, it could be your entrepreneurship journey, it could be a product that you want to create, right? So when you know all these tools, for example, Figma, After Effects, or whatever tools that exist, and you combine it with the story and emotion that you want, or you are going through, you want other people to experience, it makes other people experience things, right? Awesome. So one of my thing is that when I myself know multiple things, right? I know how to create edits. I know how to create 3D visuals. I know how to create 3D animations, right? I know how to create motion graphics. I know how to create like a next level, I don't know, graphic design. So when I know how to make jokes, right? I know how to edit videos. So when I know 5 to 6 things all together, I am able to create something substantially different that no one else can create. Right? I have a story as well, right? So combining my story that I want to share with you, knowing all these 5-6 tools with generative AI or artificial intelligence, I am able to create something that is going to be monetizable compared to whatever that is going on right now, right? So to conclude it, I'm reaching at a point where we all want to make money, right? So I'm reaching at the point. Right? So right now, whatever going on is that the people who are learning in the industry are learning in the context of creating something without AI. So whatever, it is very hard to change the education system. So whatever, even though right now what you are learning, it is not integrated with AI, right? So as the systems are changing so fast, AI is going to be implemented extremely fast that you wouldn't even believe that you are so lagged behind in life that you will question your existence. That why didn't I choose to do this, right? So I started something. I started an academy. I started Human Design Academy. So as I was doing multiple things, one of the vision that I had is, if a person knows, if a person knows 10 plus design and AI tools, if a person is doing what they love in their life and they have a story to tell, they will be able to create a something different startup or can be a great creator, right? So that is why I started Human Design Academy. I've been doing meditation as well for last 5 years, and I've been doing design for last 10 years, right? And I've been working out, I've been understanding how psychology works, I've been understanding how confidence works, I know how to talk to people, like nothing stops me. So if you as an individual know tools to create a startup, certain behavior to be a good human being, and certain behavior and habits of having a good habit, you can become a superhuman, which doesn't require a lot of effort. So my vision with my Human Design Academy is, I always wanted to create superhumans, right? So have you heard of Dumbledore? I'm Dumbledore, right? So Professor X in X-Men, right? So so that's what I think of myself as Professor X. That you guys are superhumans. You have potential to be superhuman, right? So I kind of explained what is the why. I kind of explained like what is your purpose in life and how you can figure out what you want to become in life, right? Okay. So now basically just to explain how jobs are going to die. For example, in old times, what was happening? In old times, what was happening is that there used to be a telephone line, right? So they didn't have cell phones. Phone आता नहीं. तो तेरे से कर दो एक telephone center में you have to call, and there should be girls or guys sitting, right? So if someone is calling from this line to this line, they would simply plug it and put it inside. So there was a whole center. It was called, I think, a telephone operation center, right? So you call someone, can you connect me to Chagan Bhai? She would plug it out and put it in the hole of Chagan. It came out very wrong. Very wrong. Right? But technically it is true. So there should be dedicated holes to the people. I just can't get it out of my head. Right? Plugs. That also comes out wrong. But yeah, in the landline of an individual. Okay. So this used to be a job, but as soon as people invented cell phones, they had to die. Not the people had to die, the job had to die, right? So that is exact. Now you can compare to what is happening right now. Graphic design. Now compared to that, what is happening right now? Graphic designers' jobs are going to be dead. UI UX designers' jobs are going to be dead because it is going to be automated by technology, right? But what is the solution here? That when anything substantial happens in the universe, it takes away job, but it takes some time to create new problems, right? So what is going to happen is that we are going to have new jobs as well. For example, right now we do not have displays, but there'll be hologramic displays, right? So we'll have a hologramic UI creators, hologram manager, then we'll have a different civilizations area. It is going to take 5 to 10 years more time, but we'll have a airstrop manufacturer, underwater interior that is going to be, right? Then there's going to be an AI police. You guys can join AI police, and then there'll be AI legal services, right? Then there is going to be happiness manager, because in the nearest time nobody is going to know what it is like to be happy, right? I think there is a movie I don't remember, but in that movie every person is fat. It's a cartoon movie, so every person is fat and they are sitting in kind of a car. Wall-E? Is that the movie where everybody is kind of old, fat, and they are like kind of inactive, right? And yeah. So hopefully that doesn't happen, right? So then there is going to be spiritual awakeners, feelings explainer, I don't know. So this kind of job is going to come in place, right? So one of our vision is that this is your time to start to create something that, for example, you imagine this age as a born of Bitcoin. Everybody knows Bitcoin. How many of you wish that you had bought Bitcoin when it was $100? Right? So this is your time to create a startup or a company or anything substantial that will have so much value in itself after 5 years. So always think of anything that you start as a beginning of Bitcoin. So you have to start your own Bitcoin, right? So one of the goals at our Human Design Academy is that you are going to learn 10 plus design and AI tools, while we have a workout system, we have a gym trainer, we have a meditation teacher. What we do is that we give you the habit of working out every single day. We teach you meditation technique in such a way that you learn how to get rid of thoughts that are completely useless. Then so in the first phase, we will be designing our own startup. So together, we will learn how to create your brand, your logo design, your brand design, right? And we will keep posting it. So in the first phase, we will post it live, right? So once that is live, on the second phase, you are going to learn Figma, right? So in Figma, you are going to learn UI UX design and mobile UI UX design. And once you learn that, you will learn how to make that website live using Framework. So we will make it live on the spot. So whatever your vision is, whatever your idea is, we will also make that live. And then in the third phase, what we are going to do is that we are going to create content. So we will learn how to create attention span. So people have very low attention span. So we're going to learn how to create content and get people's attention. So whatever startup that you're working on in the academy throughout the 3 months, we will create content in such a way. So we will create content in such a way that it will help us to create content to commerce. So whatever content that we create, we will have something to sell. So can you imagine the Dolly Chaiwala? Everybody knows Dolly Chaiwala. What an amazing guy, stand-up guy. Everybody loves him, right? No? Of course, yeah. Because of Bill Gates, he got famous, right? Other than that, how many of you think that what value that he has? How many are inspired by that individual? He has 2 million followers, please. You're inspired by him? Okay, okay. Do you think unique identity is a very substantial thing? Is related to value? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Authenticity is one of the point. But my point is, what I'm trying to say is that, for example, Pune Superstar. Anyone knows it? Know him? Stand-up guy, amazing guy. Loves mud. Right? Loves the floor. No, he doesn't love floor. He loves floor with mud. Right? So my point is, when we are creating content, right? And when you are having your startup at the same time, I'm speaking as a creator who has his startup. So in our academy, our vision is to, when you are creating your startup, you're also creating your content. Now you have a vision. When you are creating your startup, you also have a sell to something to people, right? So when you are selling something on Instagram, you have an intention to get your audience to buy something. So when it comes to Wala or Pune Superstar, when I give that example, in the larger scheme of things, advertisers would not even consider giving them any substantial ad to do. You know why? How much of your attention span is on them when you're watching them? What do you think? What do you think as an individual when you're watching that person? Where you think very low of that individual. I'm not you know, what is the word for that? I don't know. But belittling that person. But the point is, it doesn't give any value in return as a viewer as well. But if you are watching, for example, Ankur Warikoo, have you heard of Ankur Warikoo, right? Why do you respect him? Even if you don't know why do you respect him because you know that there is something in the background, something that they worked on, and you would want to listen to them because you think that they are experienced enough, right? So there is an instinct, even though you don't know that person, you have an instinct that I should listen to this guy, right? You don't want to listen to this guy? कितना? अच्छा इसलिए मैंने बंद कर दिया ad. But as an individual, I like that guy, right? I content नहीं देखता मैं, but it's okay-ish, right? Gary V, there is right. It's a lot of people. So my what I'm trying to say is that when you are creating content, you see that creation as someone that you are giving your value to, right? Okay. Awesome. So to give you a final idea that I'm the founder of Human Design Academy. We run a 3-month course which has 3 phases. In the first phase you learn graphic design, in the second phase you learn UI UX design, and in the third phase you understand and learn how to create content creation and content marketing. And by the end of 3 months you will have your product ready and outside in the market. You will be kind of selling your product as well, right? And throughout this 3 process, you will be learning meditation, physical fitness as well. And after the 3 months, we will send you to Vipassana Meditation Center, where you will go for 10 days. They will take over your phone. They will take away everything from you, and you will meditate for 10 hours a day for 10 days, which will give you time to think that what you should be doing with your life. So this course I've integrated in such a way that it gives you a substantial what was that meme, what they say? That Pakistani guy? हाँ, तो that's right. So 3 months we try to do that with you. So, right, so you kind of become superhuman from a human. So if you have a phone, you can just write humandesign.co.in. You can experience our website, right? And if you're interested, we have a couple of batches. Right, so we usually interview people who have a substantial great idea. We give them 20,000 stipend as well. Students who want to create great startup within us, and we have at the end of every 3 months, we have a mini episode like Shark Tank. So whoever has created great startup within us, we give them funding from 50,000 to 5 lakh rupees as well. So that is our vision for all of you guys. Okay, so. Any question around anything, you can ask me away. We have 5 minutes, I guess. We said it's 7:30, 6:30 to 7:30. I think, right? So anyone has any question around what they are doing and if they're scared of anything, so I'll be happy to answer. Yes, a guy in the yellow t-shirt, you raise your hand. What question do you have? Don't be shy. I don't understand why you guys, students are shy. Like just because someone you should not insult that person, right? But someone on the stage and yeah, you should be free, right? Go ahead. Okay. Who is coming? Okay. Yeah. Come, join us. Right? In general, if I have to tell you that, figure out what you love doing, what you enjoy doing, right? And use that as something to learn skills that would help you to create brands. So what do you love doing? What do you love doing? Writing. You are a writer? So you love writing, right? So you can write TV ads, you can write comedy sketches, if you, whatever your taste is. make sure it is not being replaced by ChatGPT. Then you are fired. Okay? Anyone else? Yeah, go ahead.
So you're suggested to write periods, but how do we approach the guys getting up with the access because they're right?
Even if you approach right now, what proof of work you have to show them to hire you? Huh? So why you have to approach in the beginning as well? One of the most important things you have to understand is that wherever you go, remember this word in your life, proof of work. No one is going to hire you anywhere if you do not have proof of work to show. Okay, so like as I told you that you want to write ads, you have great sense of visual writing, you have great sense of TV ad writing. Write ad, shoot with your friends with good camera, make it look good, so that when they see, when you send to Tanmay Bhatt, he's like, ये बंदा कौन है मेरे को ये चाहिए, right? He should give you internship in his moonshot or whatever the company that he has, right? So you can start with that. If you really want to write a TV ad, post it on your Instagram, share it with your friends, and that's how it begins, right? Only thing is stopping you is you're not gonna write, you're not gonna start. Go ahead, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Good question. Good answer. Good question. Sorry. So, meditation is not about spirituality. One of the hardest thing to become is, what is the world's hardest thing to do in the world? Can anyone answer that? What is the hardest thing to do in this world? But you are sitting. You are moving your legs. Anyone else? To perfect something. Okay. What is perfect is a perception. This is perfect. This setup is perfect. You are perfect. If someone says you are perfect. So the hardest thing in this world is to have zero thoughts in your head. Anyone has experienced that feeling in life that they have had zero thought in their head? You think of food right now. Yes? Yeah. पालक पनीर. अच्छा क्या सोच रहे हो अभी? Right? So even though they said there's so much going on in their head, so this state of mind is called moksha. It's all connected, right? So when our old Rishi Muni used to meditate and everything, they used to meditate in the tree, jungle में चले जाते थे, so they used to walk away from everything in the world and they तभी वहाँ कहाँ से विचार आएंगे? कोई पास नहीं हो रहा तुम्हारे आसपास से, कुछ धंधे का लोचा नहीं है, तो सोच विचार तो नहीं आने वाला है ना, right? So one of the hardest thing to do in life is that to have zero thoughts. Now, when you have a lot of thoughts going on in your day-to-day life, when you are watching a lot of content, when you have a lot of things going on in your family, and small छोटी-छोटी अड़चनें आती है, तो it becomes very important for you to have this head very much organized. And we have not trained our mind to organize our thoughts, right? So a lot of things are coming on, a lot of advices from random people who haven't lived your life. When you watch a content, you see that advice and you think like whatever you are going through, like ये बंदा मेरे लिए ये बोल रहा है, मैं उसको अप्लाई कर रहा हूँ. राज शमानी का एक सेंटेंस तुमने देख लिया, तो जिसको पैसे की प्रॉब्लम है वो सोच रहा है ये मेरे को बोल रहा है, जिसको दिल की प्रॉब्लम है वो बोला ये मेरे को बोल रहा है, right? The same advice. So the point is, when you meditate, you learn how to come to breath, you learn how to come to present, right? So when you learn how to come to present, you will be able to understand and handle anything and everything in the world, because you are handling present right now, you are handling this moment right now. Now when you train your mind to do these things, come to present, so in Vipassana what they do is that they train you how to come to present with your breath, right? And then slowly you learn how to feel every single thing that is happening in your body. So a vibration happens in your every part of your body, right? So you learn how to feel everything. So your focus becomes so much insanely powerful that you are able to feel everything that is going inside your body, right? So why we are including this technique in the course is that one of the most important parts is to train your mind to come into present, right? So when you come into present, you will be able to make very good decisions in your life. You will know what you want to do with your life, and you will ultimately be happy, right? So however money that you have, you will always want more. You will always, right? You have examples in your life as well. People have a lot of money, but they are not happy, right? So to understand everything on your own, you will. It's called Atmagnan. So you will know that. Does it answer your question? Kind of. Go ahead. अच्छा वो मैंने बताया ना ऐसे ऐसे स्क्रीनशॉट तो दिखाया था राइट. ओके रिफ्रेश अपना क्वेश्चन अच्छी तरह से रिफ्रेश करो, एकदम मस्त तरीके से रिफ्रेश करो, फिर से पूछो. Make it look professional. What phone do you have right now? S20. Watch, go to YouTube and watch Samsung का ना वो कीनोट का इवेंट देखना. जब S20 लॉन्च हुआ था ना, तब देखना कि how they have glorified the feature of it. They tell that you can create a next level movie with that, and you can. So you have an S20 camera. Simply VR में DIY करके स्टोर है, right? वहाँ पे 150 रुपये का स्टैंडी मिलता है. Get that standy, put it properly. खिड़की खोल दो, right? Okay, it has a very good mic. Your phone has a very good mic. Shoot it with it. Now bring that clip into After Effects. जो शूट किया तुमने, छोटे छोटे एक्स्ट्रा जो बीच में कुछ नहीं बोल रहे हो ना, वो निकाल दो, right? Okay. तो वो निकाल दो. Remove that. 1 second. And it already has a great quality. And when you say you need to add effects, you simply watch on YouTube. You can easily get free asset. बीच में रख दो. The point is these things are not important. The story is very important. What you want to tell people is very important, right? So what happened with you and whatever you want to deliver, rather than the effect, the story will be very important. So by time you will learn that. Go ahead. I think we have 5 minutes. हाँ. Yes. Okay. તને જે અત્યારે ગમે છે, રાઈટ? યુ આર ડુઈંગ વોટ યુ લવ, રાઈટ? શું કરે છે તું? ઓકે, રાઈટ. સો તે કોઈ ફ્રેન્ડને મળ્યો કે જે આવું સેમ કરે છે? બે જણા મળીને ક્યારે બનાવ્યું છે? ઓકે, તું ઓલરેડી સ્ટાર્ટેડ મેકિંગ કમ્યુનિટી. So about 3-4 friends મળીને you created something, right? So it's kind of community. Now you go on online and you see all events happening. Yeah, you see book my shirt, something where something or hackathon that is happening. ત્યાં જઈને ઊભો રહે, observe કરો, વાતચીત કરો. That is the exploration of going outside in the world and experiencing emotions and things. Simple. You start doing those things and you will get in touch with those people, similar like-minded people. You already started journey. Right? So sometimes you don't have to complicate things. Don't complicate things. Simply just go out at a place where people who think like you are there only. Okay, that's going to help you like with a lot of stuff. Just make sure you don't go on a path where you don't enjoy doing things. Then you like singing songs. તો તું ત્યાં જઈને કંઈ એનો મતલબ છે નહીં ગીત ગાવામાં. You cannot come to Mumbai. Right? Okay? Anyone else? Got it? Awesome. So thank you so much for coming. It was a great session having you. So all of you can visit me. Kickslap. My ID is GWEKSLAB. If you want to know about me, and if you want to know about Human Design Academy, I think if you WhatsApp or a message on that, you can click and you can connect with me. If you have any doubt, even personal doubt, you can reach out to me. I'm fully available. Right. So thank you so much for coming. I'm here only if you have any personal question or anything for next 5 to 10 minutes. You can go now. You are fired.
Wait a minute, guys. Wait. Let me conclude first. Everybody, please sit down. Thank you, sir, for all